This compression is killer for your neck and shoulder. If this is the position that you were in all day long, then you are putting so much pressure on your neck and shoulders that you'll wind up with a lot of pain. And we don't want to put ourselves through pain. So, such a simple thing to do, but it just takes awareness, just takes you to actually pay attention. So, top of your head, there's a point called the Bai Hui point. And you want to imagine it is all the way up. It's like at this point, you're tied to a string. The other end is tied to the ceiling, and you're hanging down from this point. The feeling is not lifting. So the energy is not you push yourself up. Like, I really want you to visualize the feeling of hanging down. When you think of something hanging down, the energy is actually down, except at that one point where it's attached to the thing, right? So the point that's attached is the top of your head. That point lifts up, but every other part of your body, the energy is down. Gravity pulling down, chin tucked under. If you lift your chin up, then first of all, it's not the point of your head up. It's like more of your forehead up. And then also, you put a lot of strain in the back of your neck. We don't want to do that. We want to relieve the strain in the back of our neck. So, Bai Hui point lifts up, chin tucked under, and notice. So, my neck is a really good display example because I have this like freakishly long neck. I think like I gain an inch on everyone just because my neck is so long. So this gives you a good example to see how like this is forward and down. But if you imagine a lift up, the head is aligned on top of the neck, and the neck is aligned on top of the spine, and then stays like this. This is vertical through your body, and it stays that way. So this is the challenge that we're going to do to practice keeping this alignment. It's like this now stays still. It doesn't move. So we want to keep this aligned, even though our bodies are going to start moving. Our legs are going to start moving. We're going to shift our weight forward and backwards. We're going to turn around. Our arms are going to be doing things. They're going to be moving around, up and down, but we're keeping this alignment from the top of our head, through the neck, through the body, down the torso. It's like this doesn't ever move then. So this is the challenge that we're going to do. What I'm going to use is this old CD in a paper sleeve. Like I just figured this was the easiest thing. If it drops, no big deal. I'll just keep it on my head. So do you guys have something to use? Because that's the challenge. We need to have something that is either going to stay put or it's going to fall. So before I start, see if you have something that you can use to keep on your head to test your posture and alignment. Feet shoulder width apart and slight bend in your knees. Pelvis is tucked. So here, straight line through your body. Notice my chest. Here. Not out. Not out. Actually, it's in. Like, take a deep exhale. Soften this part. Soften this part. Pelvis is tucked, so this is flat. Top of the head is up. So within your body, there's this straight line. It's a straight line through a ball. Imagine from the top of your head down, your pelvis, that's the backside of a ball. Top of your body forward. You can't really see the forward part of the ball, but imagine there's like a ball that surrounds you, and the straight line is down through the ball, keeping this lower back relaxed, body straight, chest relaxed. So this is the posture. Feet shoulder width apart. And bring the whatever you're balancing on the top of your head and just find your center first. Let yourself just rotate from the hip so you face the corner. Rotate, face forward. Rotate, face other corner. And just feel like you're on a crane that's getting turned around. This should be pretty simple. I think this one, it's easy to feel that stillness and the alignment without like leaning as you just turn. So now we're gonna add a weight shift into the turn, and this is where it throws people off. Once we start shifting the weight, our bodies go into all sorts of different alignments. The more you can imagine that you maintain stillness from the top of your head all the way down your torso, all the way down past your hips to your perineum. The perineum is that space between your genital and your anus. Right in the middle is a point called the Hui Ying point. It's the two poles in your body. The Bai Hui point is the top of your head. That's the upper point. And then there's a pole that runs through your body, and the lowest point on this pole is the Hui Ying, and that point is at your perineum. So in order for these two poles to run through your body and connect, your body has to be in this position. So like in your mind, if you visualize the perineum, just like in your mind, visualize where it is in your body. If your pelvis sticks out and you have this arch in your back, and you notice that it will actually angle backwards, we want it to angle straight down, which requires the hips to kind of scoop. Top of the head is up. Bai Hui point is up. Not chin. If the chin is up, the Bai Hui point angles back that way. Bai Hui point is up. Hui Ying point is down. This pole then doesn't move, stays still. Now we're actually going to lift our foot, bring it in, shift and turn, lift the foot, bring it out, shift and turn. And we're going to walk with this to add just a little bit more of a challenge, trying to keep whatever it is that you have balancing on your head to stay on your head. Shift and turn over to the right side. Your hips are facing the right corner. Now bring your left foot in. Shift and turn to the middle. Shift and turn over to the left side. Empty that right foot. Right foot steps out. Shift and turn to the middle. Shift and turn over to your right side. Left foot comes in. Shift and turn to the middle, even weighted. Shift and turn to the right side. Out. And then we're going to change directions. Foot. First, bring the foot in, and then bring the foot out. Keep stillness in your body. The more still you are, the more that whatever you're trying to balance in your head is going to stay, because there's no motion in to make it fall. So even though your legs are shifting weight and your body's turning, the alignment in your body is vertical. So it's like the same feeling from the head through your pelvis in motion as when you're staying still. Were you able to keep whatever was balancing on your head? I mean, it doesn't take a lot, right? Like that, I went to turn to read if there were any comments, and that little tilt makes it slide. So stillness keeps it up. Cloud hands. Do it just stationary first, so you guys can get a sense of what it's like. Has a turn. We're not going to shift yet, just to make it easy. Now, shift and turn without stepping yet. So just shift to the middle, shift to the left and turn. Shift to the middle, shift to the right and turn. Shift to the middle, shift to the left and turn. Shift to the middle, shift to the right and turn. So this is what I see with people doing Tai Chi all the time. Once you add your arms into it, then there's so much extra motion that your body wants to add. Tai Chi is about being still. Being as still as possible. So why? So let's break this down a little bit. Why is it that when it was so easy to come and even walk, but now we didn't even walk, we just stayed stationary and we just shifted the weight. Why did this become so much harder? So I'm just gonna go and give you guys some visuals to think about in alignment with your body. Think about, okay, the pole is not actually just vertical. I'm gonna give you some other poles through your body to think about and how it's the relationship with each other. The vertical pole, top of the head, through the body, through the huiyin point. This has to be vertical. When this is vertical, there are two other horizontal poles that need to be horizontal and parallel to the floor. One is through the two shoulders. Another one is through the two hips. These align with each other. When the vertical pole is straight up and down. The horizontal poles are straight across, through the shoulder and through the hip. So, what happens when people do cloud hands? They lead with the shoulders. Just notice how you do your cloud hands. If your shoulder comes up, it doesn't just come up. Usually what happens is, when that shoulder comes up, the body also leans. So, if your cloud hands is led with the shoulder and your vertical axis tilts, then it's gonna fall. So, when we do Tai Chi, can't lead with the shoulders. We're gonna add walking into it, keeping that in mind. Shoulder width apart. Shift to the right. Left foot comes in. Shift to the left. Right foot walks out. Shift to the right. Left foot comes in, change direction. Left foot walks out, shift to the right. Stillness. Shoulders down, body still. One more walk over to your left. Yeah, I feel like when you relax your legs a little, you can keep your hips the exact same height. Oh my gosh, that is so right. That is such an important insight that you have here. So the same that's true for your hips, to relax your legs a little so that, your hips don't come up and down like this. Hips stay still. Relax those legs. Shoulders sink, relax those arms. So keeping everything just relaxed and down. The feeling in your body is the energy is relaxed and down. The only thing is we don't let the armpits collapse. So the armpits don't collapse where our arms get close to the body. So just imagine it's like under your armpit, in the crook of your elbow, right? In your hands, it's like a balloon that's just constantly inflating. So you can relax down. So it's like if you had a ball or a really, really big pillow that your arms can just relax down into. That's the feeling. It's not stiff. It's not like I need to hold my arms stiff and move my arms up. That's still using muscle. You can see if I use my muscle, it comes from here. I don't use my muscle. In Tai Chi, we learn not to use our muscles. Relax. Inflate. And then it's just, you think, turn, and the hands come up. But the energy is relaxed and down and still. We're now going to do forward and backward walking. There's a tendency for forward and backward walking to be led by leaning. Keep yourself still, balanced. Pelvis is tucked. Keep yourself relaxed. Forward walking. Come back. Don't lean. Still maintain stillness. Forward, don't lean. Still maintain stillness, vertical alignment. Other side. Come back. Turn to the corner. Forward. Backwards walking. Don't lean. We're going to do parting the wild horse's mane with the forward walking. We're going to do repulsing the monkey with backwards walking. This is really more to gain insight into what happens when you feel so aligned and then you add the arms and then it just all falls apart. So this is really the insight. And the more still you can be, the more you can keep your alignment and posture. So make sure that you've got the balance before you move first. Hold the ball. Step. Shift to the middle. Turn to face front, shifting forward, left hand up, right down, back, turn, shift forward, feet together, rotate palms, hold the ball, step out other leg, to the middle, shift and turn, come back, turn, shift away forward, feet together, hold the ball. Backwards walking with repulsing the monkey. Balance. Left hand to your ear, right foot steps back. Sit back. Your left hand presses straight forward. Drop the right hand. Weight's on your right. Now your right hand points out to the side. Left hand points forward. When the palms turn up, your left heel comes up. When your right hand comes to your ear, your left foot steps back. Shift to the middle. Shift all the way back. Right hand pushes forward, left drops down, circle the arms around, hold the ball. Brush knee and press. So if you're facing that left corner, your left hand is out, your right finger is pointing at your left elbow. Step forward. Right hand protects your groin, left hand by your head to the middle. Press. Bow stand, 60 to 70% forward. Come back. Shift. Right hand comes up. When you step in, right hand turns up. Left hand points to your right elbow. Protect groin, other hands at your head. So hopefully with all the practice that you did up until now, you were able to maintain that vertical alignment. Even though your hands were coming forward into that press, that you weren't leaning forward to do it, and then this didn't slide off. We are being progressively more challenging because I just want to give you more and more insights. I showed everyone Golden Rooster standing on one leg. This is what we're going to practice. So now, we're balancing on one leg, bringing the one knee up, one hand up, other hand down. Switch. Keeping yourself still. Couple more. All right, so let's kick it up a notch to the most challenging that we're going to be doing today. Kicks. So our kicks are going to be side heel kick, facing the corner. So your one foot is going to angle to one corner. The other foot is going to kick out to the other corner. Right, so balance it on your head first. Right heel kick. And we'll just step into and come forward. Left heel kick. Turn into it. Shift your weight. Step into it. Again, right heel kick. Turn into it. Step into it. Left heel kick. Two more. Last one. Harder, right? To keep it balanced in the kick. In the kick. The same. What makes you stay still and vertical and aligned when your feet are shoulder width apart and you're just still here? It's the same feeling when you shift the weight over and you're over on one leg. It's the same feeling as when you bring one leg up, and it's the same feeling as when they open up to a kick. Do you see the stillness? Once you add extra motion, it throws it off. The kick is going to go from kick to double punch to the opponent's ears. So this is one where it's kind of deceiving in the body's angle, where you do the kick and then double punch to the opponent's ears. Right, and then you do another kick, and then we're going to do another double punch to opponent's ears. So even here, we're not leaning and dipping. So we still want to maintain the balance when we're double punching to opponent's ears. So face to your right corner, left heel kick to the left side. Bend that left knee. The palms are palms up above the left knee. Bend that right knee. The left heel comes out. Shift your weight forward. Arc your arms up. Double punch to your opponent's ears. Sit back. Shift your weight. Now, right heel kick to the right corner. Bend that knee, turn into the right corner, left hands above that right knee, bend that left knee, right heel comes up. Shift your way forward, double punch to opponent's ears, back. Again. All right. How are you guys doing with your posture and alignment? Did I beat this over your head enough today? Did I beat this over your head enough today that you can keep your posture and alignment better, become more aware of it throughout your day? The wonderful thing about these exercises, you can do them even while working in everyday life. That is so important. So when you are working, even when you are sitting, be mindful. Let your head feel like it's lifted up with your chin under. So just relieve that strain in your neck and shoulders, right? You can sit like this and add pain, or you can learn to sit like this with no pain, right? And start letting your body experience what it's like to have no pain because everything is aligned.